Hi, good evening. This is Nomura from University of Tsukuba.
Good evening. We can see you well. We can hear you well. You're welcome to share your screen with the presentation, and then we're ready to go.
Okay, let me start by sharing the screen. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes, now we can see it.
Okay, good.
Would you like to make it full screen?
Okay. Is it working?
Yes, now it's working.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Nomura from University of Tsukuba. I'm in charge for the international admission in the center called the Admission Center. I'd like to give a brief introduction about the University of Tsukuba. So University of Tsukuba is located in a city called the Tsukuba Science City. This is the largest science city in Japan. And the science city means that we have the research institute related with the science, but not only natural sciences. All of the sciences are gathered here. And this was established, the science city was established under the national project of Japanese government about 50 years ago. So that means before 50 years ago, most of the research institute under government were scattered around all over Japan. But under this national project to set up a core of the science and research technology of Japan, Tsukuba was selected as a host of this science city. And after establishment of this science city, Tsukuba Science City decided to have one comprehensive university to nurture the future scientists. Then the University of Tsukuba what used to be in Tokyo under the different name, but we are asked to move from Tokyo to Tsukuba in line with the establishment of Science City. And location of the Tsukuba is not really far from Tokyo, as you can see in the map, about 45 minutes by express train. This express train is not the Shinkansen, it's like a regular train. So that some students or staff are coming from Tokyo every day. And also another advantage is we are very close to our major two international airport, Narita or Haneda. So location-wise, it's quite convenient. And also that since it's outside from metropolitan Tokyo, we have enough space to host many research institutes and many fields to conduct the research study, as well as the living expense is not as expensive as in Tokyo. And our history as the University of Tsukuba is just 50 years, but before that, we were in Tokyo with the 100 years history. So this year is 151 years. And we are strong, very strong in the research. And we have 3 Nobel laureates, 2 in physics and 1 in chemistry. And another important point is we have specific faculty focusing on the sports science or coaching science. In Japan, most of the sports science are in the private university, but Tsukuba is only one comprehensive national university with the sports science. And we have a degree program from the bachelor up to the PhD. So many world-class athletes come to University of Tsukuba to study the sports or to do research about the sports. And every Olympic, we send the athlete, not only alumni, but also current students join the Olympic a lot. Let's look at the international students in the University of Tsukuba. We have around 2,500 international students over the 7,000 students and from 116 countries. Then we also have a lot of partner universities, nearly 400, and from 67 countries. And this means that our students can go to those 400 universities as exchange student. And also we receive a lot of exchange students from 400 universities. This slide shows some, outstanding research activities in University of Tsukuba. Since time is limited, I cannot explain one by one, but the one common thing in this research, outstanding research, is most of the outstanding research are the fusion or the cross-disciplinary research. We encourage the professor and the faculty to do the collaboration across the discipline or across the study field. So that we believe that the new innovation come from the fusion or the mixture of the different study field. This is a study field covered by University of Tsukuba for the undergrad program. Although the name are a bit different from other universities, but most of the study field are covered by University of Tsukuba. In addition to this, we have a lot of degree program taught in English from bachelor, master, and PhD. And this is a list of the bachelor degree program all taught in English. This program received the student mainly from the overseas, and no Japanese proficiency is required. Life and environmental sciences and social and international study, global issue, engineering, Japan expert, and medical sciences. This is undergrad program. And let's look at the graduate program. We have more graduate program. I think nearly 50 programs in the master and PhD are taught all in English. We have more in the graduate program because since we are declaring ourselves as a research university, and also our graduate study mainly on the research basis. So the student in the graduate school mainly focusing on their research study, not on the courses. So that they spend more time in the laboratory or discussion with the supervisor, and most of the students write the thesis in English. To do the graduate study in Japan, I believe majority of this viewer from the graduate study. What we recommend students to do is to identify the possible research supervisor, thesis supervisor. And of course, people outside Japan, maybe they are not familiar with the names of the professors. So we have this database to identify the suitable professor for your thesis proposal. We call trio system. And if you go to this website, you don't have to put the name of the professor. You can just type out the keywords related with your research proposal. And after go to the search, there will be a lot of professors listed in this site. And you click into one by one, you will see all the publication courses they're teaching and administrative work of the professors. And most of the professors put their contact address as email. Then you can start communication with them. We recommend students to start communication with the possible supervisor before application. From here, I'd like to introduce some of the student support system of University of Tsukuba. First thing is all the international students will have one academic advisors. And not only that, but also we assign one student to be a tutor for the incoming international student. The academic advisor also always provide like academic support or the course schedule or some advice to make a class schedule for the student. But sometimes incoming new student from overseas, they need some support to register at the city hall or open a bank account or, for example, buying the cell phone. Those support are from the student tutor. And the student tutor are assigned to do this kind of support for the new coming student. And English speaking staff, we have a lot of program to train our supporting staff to speak in English. So that all the faculty have at least one or two staff speaking very good English. And another important thing is the counseling service in English. Since sometimes students need consultation or advice from the specialist of mental health, we have a lot of counselors with the license. And some of the counselors speak English or Chinese, so that you can consult with them. And the visiting and talking with them is totally classified. We do not know anything about their discussion and the content they talk. And also, University of Tsukuba has a very big university hospital and the Faculty of Medicine. And those some of the medical services can be used by the current students as well. Another advantage to study in Japan is to learn Japanese language. Every semester, we have this Japanese language training program. And we accept the student regardless their major. And before going to this Japanese language training program, the student need to take a placement test so that they can know their suitable level. And this training program has from level 0 up to the expert level. I think around 9 to 10 levels. And I think if you study this one semester, your level will go up. Some students study this Japanese language training for the job hunting, because job hunting after graduation, so if you speak Japanese, you have a big advantage. Okay. and housing residence for the student. One of the big advantage for University of Tsukuba staying outside Metro Tokyo is we have a large capacity of the student dorm. We need a 4,000. We have a 4,000 student room, and the total number of the student is 17,000. But we ask some Japanese student coming from nearby. We ask them to come from the home. That means to secure the rooms for the international student. So at this moment, if the international student would like to have one on-campus dorm, they can have one room, which is quite near from the lecture room or laboratories. And room rent, as you can see here, it's really convenient, reasonable compared to the other private apartment or the housing in near the capital. And the other facility in the campus is like a food court. And also we have a lot of halal food cafeteria because we have a lot of students from the Muslim Islam countries. And we have a coffee shop and also supermarket is here. The downtown Tsukuba is around 3 kilometers. You can have a lot of facility like this, but these facilities are located in the campus. You don't have to go to the downtown. And the fee structure for this is almost same with all national universities: application fee, admission fee, annual tuition fee. It's the same with other national university. Accommodation and monthly cost of living, I think from the database in Tsukuba. Accommodation usually students spend around $200 to $300. Living monthly living cost is average around $800. Financial support, we have a lot of scholarship, not only these three, but we have a scholarship of more than maybe around 100 foundations, but we do have a matching with the scholarship with the student. But most of the scholarship has to be applied after admission. So that you apply and admit, take enrollment to University of Tsukuba first, and you will have a lot of opportunity to apply for the scholarship. And roughly around 30 to 40% of the current degree students are receiving the financial support. In addition to this, we have a system to discount the tuition. This is depending on the academic performance and the family economic situation. Students can receive the 30, 50, and 100% discount of the tuition. And this is a really brief introduction of the University of Tsukuba, but we do have online admission counseling. If you'd like to have an individual talk with our admission officers, you can scan this QR code and you can make a reservation for this one. This is all in English, and you can talk with the admission officer about the detail of the application procedure, or you have a general question about University of Tsukuba. Thank you very much for your attention. That's all my talk. Thank you.